Here are 5 examples of Japanese bit joints. None of these works the same way.
The SK11 SDJR is made in Taiwan. The SK11 has dual single-acting sleeves. Both ends of the SK11 will automatically insert and lock. I cannot underhand and push to unlock the SK11. The ACEG BJ2C is also made in Taiwan. 2 sleeves that act in different directions. The ACEG will auto-lock only on this side. The ACEG will not underhand push and unlock. The Sunflag WJ50 does not say where it is made. The Sunflag sleeves are dual acting. They will lock and unlock the detent in 2 directions. Both of the sleeves are dual acting. Underhand operation is easy. The Annex AWJP-060 is made in Japan. The Annex has single-acting sleeves. The Annex does not auto-insert and lock. Underhand push to unlock is easy with the Annex. The top EBJB does not say where it is made. The top has a detented locking sleeve on one end and a single acting spring sleeve on the other end. The other end does not auto-insert. If you're not familiar with these products, we have similar products to this in the United States. Typically we find products like this. Do your pre-drill operation, then you use these tools to rapidly switch to a driver and you install your fastener. The Japanese took a different approach. The Japanese have a proliferation of these double-ended style bits in their market. We don't typically see double-ended bits like this in the US market. These double-ended Japanese bits have a much longer offset on the detent. That's a 13mm offset, and they do not lock into an American power tool. This is what I call a JDM Makita. It's made for the Japanese market. It has the 13mm chuck, and it fits and locks the Japanese bits. And this is a special Milwaukee M12 3rd generation impact. This one has the Japanese chuck. I imported this from Japan. This is the Milwaukee M12 FID2 JP. So now that we've got a double-ended Japanese bit in a Japanese compatible impact, we have a 13mm detent out here. And we need that detent in order for any of these bit joints to work. These products offer a way to lock onto that detent and add a drill bit. The bit joints will not work on any of these style bits because there's nothing for them to lock onto. You do your drill operation, install your fastener, and then you're back to your drill operation. And now you can see why they call these bit joints. They join 2 bits together. I'm going to show you why I think the Sunflag is better than these other examples. The Annex, the Sunflag, and the SK11 are all symmetrical. What I mean by that is it doesn't matter which direction you put the bit joint on. It works the same either way. This example is made to go on this way. And during your workflow, you don't typically actuate this chuck, you actuate this one. The ACEG bit joints come with 2 in a pack. They're identical except for the color. The different colored sleeves do not denote any functional difference. ACEG is made to have the colored chuck fit on the driver bit. The Sunflag example differentiates itself by being not only symmetrical, but it has these sleeves that will work in either direction.
so it makes removing and installing bits in it easy. On the Sun Flag, you do have to actuate the sleeve. It does not automatically insert and lock. The SK11 does automatically insert and lock. The sleeves only work in one direction. And if it's locked on a bit, the sleeve won't actuate. Okay, so I have to reach over and grab. Okay, that adds an encumbrance to the workflow. The annex is symmetrical. Both chucks work the same way. It does not auto lock. You have to actuate it to lock and unlock. Top puts a detent on the sleeve so that it will stay opened, making it easier to lock it on there. This can get bumped, and then you have a reset situation where you have to grab it and kind of reset it like that. The ACEG is auto-locking, but the sleeve will not actuate if it's locked on a bit. So that adds an encumbrance when you're removing the bit.
In the United States, if you're a woodworker, you've seen these and you have these. You're probably wanting to know how well these will work. Okay, here's the SK11. So this is hot, and now I have to reach over to grab this chuck to release it.
Here's the annex.
Like that, but I still got to reach over and grab this to get it back on, and then I'm touching that bit. Here's the top. As long as I can catch that right, it works. But the SK11 is the best. So in the US market, we do find a version of these Japanese double-ended bits. These don't have the 13mm offset. These double-ended bits fit in the typical non-Japanese chucks. It locks and you can use it, but there's all kinds of this axial play. Let's try the Makita bit piece. Much better. There is a path to be able to use this product without having to own an impact or driver with the Japanese chuck. Sometimes when you use these countersinks, the bit sticks way past the end. And in these, it actually takes out some of that axial play. I think you can use these pretty successfully in these Japanese bit joints. Try to find some of these double-ended bits that work in American power tools. Put those links in the description. All of these examples have quite a bit of bit wobble. This one by top had the least amount of bit wobble and axial play. The Annex was pretty good. The rest of them are pretty wobbly. You get lots of axial play because you've got so many joints. That's just the way that kind of thing goes. So this is the Milwaukee FID2. It's sold in Japan with the Japanese chuck in it. The Vessel plastic spring bits work perfectly in this. The workflow on this chuck is just beautiful. The bits automatically go in and lock, and these Vessel plastic spring bits work. They eject. Even the double-ended one, push it in and it locks. Pull on the collar, it ejects. It's beautiful. It came with the bit holder and the belt clip. All of the specs on this are the same as the Gen 3 M12 Impact in the United States. It's just the chuck is different on the Japanese one. I'll give you all the links in the description. I'm just going to let you know this is expensive. If you buy one of these and bring it to the United States, you lose your Milwaukee USA warranty. You have to go back to Milwaukee, Japan if you want any warranty work done on this tool. And I believe that's the case with all of the power tools that I import from Japan. The batteries are usually the thing that I need warranty replacement on, and this was tool only. It came in a big case, but it was the only thing in the case. And that actually made it expensive to ship to the United States because it had to be in such a big box. It's got all the same settings as the USA one. And I have to give a big shout out to a viewer, Elan. Elan kind of inspired me to pursue this tool and to give it a little bit of a review and to give it a little bit of showtime in the United States. This Milwaukee M12, even with a big battery on it, is significantly less weight and bulk than the big Makita TD002. It's especially fun having the Milwaukee name on it. I enjoyed showing off my Milwaukee FID2 JP, and as always, thank you all for watching.